Alright, hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So last time, we fought our way through the first part of the Snowveil Sanctum. And, we did a little bit of dying down there when we had to, like, 2v, 17 a bunch of Draugr. But I think we made it through that okay, and we're gonna head on into the Snowveil Inner Sanctum, because this is such a long dungeon that it's a two-parter. And we're gonna hope that this is going to also go well. So, some of these undead are gonna wake up, and I could sneak around and I could get off sneak attacks on them, but I don't really feel like it. All right, so there's 3 of them now. You know what I should use is one of these regenerate magicka potions. That's going to help. And let's see. All right, I almost hit Mercer there. We're gonna go and take some hits there. Let me see. I'm just gonna take that. Do you have... Alright, you have not really anything interesting for me. No gems or anything like that. And I see that down here, you're getting into an altercation with the Draugr Scourge. Alright, and I see there's a couple of other red dots on the screen. Let's go and... I'm getting stuck on the geometry. What am I getting stuck on? I don't really like getting stuck on things in this game, so if we could, there we go. Let's see. I missed Draugr White, who I still to this day can't, like, unread as Draugr Wright, as in, like, W-R-I-G-H-T, as in, like, Smith. I think I've talked about this before. Like, I guess for all I know, they could have been in their previous life, but not anymore. This is White as in, like, the undead creature. Am I poisoned? My health is going down. I appear to be poisoned. Am I close to a level? I'm, like, a little more than halfway to a level. Alright. I've got... plentiful health. I'll use that. I've got a potion of ultimate magicka. Do I have any of those stones that I could use? I forget what they're called. Like, Welkin stones or something like that? I do not. Those also serve as like a full heal on the magic, but I don't have any, so it's not an option. All right, Mercer, can you just like take this thing down already? Right, you're like kind of low on health. All right, now you're dead. So now Mercer can take care of this last one, and I can just stand here on the side, just generally being annoying as wizards like to do in these kinds of games, just throwing fireballs into the crowd. Every so often, my magic will regenerate. I could probably free sword you into the wall just to stagger you, but just for the good times. All right, goodbye. So you have bone meal. That's not the most exciting item, but I won't say no to it. It's an alchemy ingredient. I don't know its effects off the top of my head, but 3 lockpicks, don't mind if I do. As a general rule, I will never say no to alchemy ingredients. They're light, they don't weigh much, and sometimes you can make cool things with them. No? Alright, so it's very close to the origin. There we go. Alright, Dwarven Mace, not bad. Potion of Light Feet. If I was in the mood for sneaking, which maybe you could make the argument that I should be because this is the Thieves Guild side quest, I might use that. But as it happens, I'm not really in the mood for sneaking, so I guess I won't be. Alright. At some point, and I saw these when I came around the corner, but they were like these pots and urns stacked up next to this gate, and at some point something knocked them over. I don't know if a rogue fireball or something did it. What happens if do I see a trap? What happens if I step on that? Okay, I don't know what happens if you step on that. Oh, is it the arrow trap? I guess it was the arrow trap. Alright, so, is Kurlai the one who stacked up the... I guess it probably was. This looks like the sort of place where those, like, Pit and the Pendulum of Doom things would come up, but, maybe that pull chain deactivated it. I wasn't honestly looking that closely. From full magic, and with an NPC who's gonna dual wield those types of weapons of like drain health or whatever. Where did you go? Did you just get? All right, you went up here. I thought you got pushed through a wall or something. Burnt corpse. I'll take that bone meal. I really need to stop checking every single body. This looks. All right, ready for an ambush. That sounds pretty exciting. Let's see. I see something waking up there. I probably should have outside applied these, but I forgot, so we won't be doing it. And let's see. How do I get up there? Are there stairs around here? All right. So there's a regular Draugr. You're just gonna go and fall over. And am I afflicted by slow or something like that? I'm like not moving fast. All right, much better. I might have gotten hit by like a wayward like slow spell or something like that. Draugr Death Overlord. Oh, you don't see those every day. I say that we're going to be seeing them more often as we get later and later into the game. There will come a point where we just these are regular guests of honor in these dungeons. I will loot the Draugr Death Overlord's body because maybe you have like an ebony sword. Not bad. I'll take that with me. Even if I don't use it, it'll be worth a lot for like selling or that kind of thing. Lastly, I think this is the last one, the Draugr Scourge. And I'm out of magicka. Alright, Mercer, you deal with it. Amber, okay. I don't know what this is for. I've seen it in previous Skyrim playthroughs. I'm pretty sure it's Anniversary Edition content, but I don't know what you use it for. Oh, look, a word wall. Before I go and talk to that, I just want to make sure that there's nothing lurking around, or unopened treasure chests even, but it doesn't look like there is. So let's go and climb up here. Haven't seen one of these in a while. What's the Dovasul word for weapon? I want to say it's like hind or something like that, but I'm not.
Hey.
I'm not completely sure about that. I can't read the runes anymore. I will put translations on screen. I'll also try to remember to put translations of the actual word wall itself. Oh, there's a book, Ice and Chitin. That sounds like, alright. I was gonna say smithing, but light armor also works. So, we have a gate here. Is this, okay, so that chain is just gonna be nice and easy. I'm going to throw these back up just in case there's another ambush coming up. And we're going to go and run out this way. It's got some lovely bear traps on the floor. Mercer, you gonna do something about this for us?
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Alright, so this is, I don't know if there is a actual puzzle that you can, like, solve the rings, and if there was an item, even as just, like, a development item that you could stick in there and make it work. But, Mercer's just gonna do it for us, and, the game is gonna, like, break on us, and we died, I guess. That's unfortunate. It completed our quest, though. Alright, game, what's the deal here? What are you, trying to tell me? Okay, that took so long to fade back in, I actually was starting to get worried that the game was, like, broken.
Your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart.
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
That was complicated. A lot of stuff happened in there, but let's hear, you shot me. Let's hear your explanation first.
No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. Without the antidote I administered, you'd be as still as a statue. I treated your wounds and didn't leave you defenseless. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot, and yet I used it on you. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Alright, do I want to go through this dialogue tree? Not really. So...
Speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
yeah, I guess so. Lydia has rejoined us. I guess she was just waiting outside this entire time, which makes finding her quite a bit easier. I'm gonna fast travel over here. So there's been a little bit of a double cross here. It's fairly straightforward what happened, I think, here. So while he thought we were like knocked out and or dead, Mercer basically kind of sort of confessed to being the villain in the story, and that doesn't really leave too much up for interpretation about, you know, good guys versus bad guys and stuff. I'm going towards the college. I want to go towards the inn over here. And then, you know, he did try and, like, go and kill us. So, oh, now we're fighting a dragon. Alright, let's go outside. And there, you're gonna have to wait. I'm not sure if this was supposed to be a, like, subtle moment in the story, or if it was supposed to, alright, you're gonna land up there. If it was just supposed to be straightforward like that, but, the Thieves Guild, the twist in the Thieves Guild is probably one of the more interesting storylines in the game, for me regardless. You're a frost dragon, and you're still taking quite a bit of damage. from my attacks. So I guess I'm getting a little bit stronger. I do have several combat bonuses stacked up on my fire spells now. We're gonna... Wow, alright. The lingering effects of that spell really, really kicked in, didn't they? Let's try that again. If I can get you to sit still, there you are over there on the roof. If I can get you to sit still, I should be able to do a good chunk to you, just by hitting you with fire spells. I don't think I can take you down in one MP bar, without assistance. I don't think I have quite that much MP, but the fact that I can stagger you with fire spells, which is kind of surprising that you can stagger a large creature like this by dual casting a destruction spell. But as long as you don't like fly around, spend too much time circling around overhead, and if you come to roost on something like that, we should be all right. Let's see. I'm gonna waste. Actually, I don't think I wasted any. I think they all landed there, and you're gonna run off this way. Possibly, I've seen sometimes when dragons attack in Winterhold, they'll like fly off here and then get into a fight with like a cave bear or something, and it's very funny, or a snow bear. Let's not be in the direct line of fire for that, shall we? The Ultimate Magicka is the only MP potion I have left, and I don't think I really want it. Alright. Alright, again, being in the direct line of fire there would have been a problem, but you're dead now, so I don't really have to worry about that. Give me your bones. 3 bones, a lot of gold, couple arrows, and we can be on our way. Alright. I still have some carry weight left. Alright. Next time I go to Whiterun, I'll ditch the bones in a container, but I won't be in any real hurry. Any real hurry. While I'm in the inventory, was there something else I wanted to do in here? I feel like there was something else I wanted to do in the inventory, but I don't remember. Anyway, I do like Carlia. I think she's got a cool character design. I think the backstory that you piece together of the Thieves Guild is interesting enough. It's decent writing as far as the writing in Skyrim goes. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do in the menu, and that is go into the magic menu and shouts. I've got 8 dragon shouts, really. I've got the first word of power in disarm, so I guess I'm going to learn that. Any others? No. Yeah, I got to go about finding some more word walls.
What is it? Can I help you with anything else? Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning, Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Alright. So I guess I didn't actually go into the menu and see what this looks like. But if we look at Gallus's encoded journal, it looks like... Can I not turn the pages? There we go. It is written in a runic script, which is not dragon runes, and which I have no idea how to read. I don't know if you were to transliterate the each of the characters, if they were just turned into English, or if they were turned into nonsense words. There are like 20 different conlangs in the Elder Scrolls canon. Some of them have more words than others. The dragon language is actually one of the more complete ones. There's a couple languages in the Elder Scrolls that only have like 5 canon words. I think they, I don't know how far the Falmer language goes. I don't know if these are actually words or if they're just nonsense symbols. But our next order of business is to translate it. I noticed the nightingale symbol on that journal. I like that too, design-wise. Let me see. Oh, that was that's gonna launch a Daedric quest. I will do that later.
Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Yep, that's the impression that we got the last time we talked to him.
Unless you're bringing
All right.
in underground, you can just keep
Can I actually,
Have a quiet drink here, all right? Got any ale or mead?
I mean, yeah, but is this a habit I want to encourage? You can have one.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
So, we're friends now, apparently. I don't know if that was really a,
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm really helping or hindering here.
He owes his tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
Can we, like, do that? What if I talk
Go
to him?
ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you.
Imagine that.
See ya.
Alright. Ramnir.
It's not like there's anything to do here but drink anyway. Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
So, we can pay it for him, we can persuade or intimidate him. What if I, like...
Calm down there, friend. I'll pay. Tell Harren that she'll have her gold.
Alright, so, like, I don't like being mean in video games, but it is sometimes funny when you get people's reactions when you successfully intimidate them.
We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you burn them.
That's great, and thank you, but that's not exactly how the whole, like, he owes you money, and, like, you presumably want that money works. Anyway. Quest rewards. We're gonna head off to Markarth. And I'm going to cross all the way over to the complete opposite side of the map, because the game really does love making me do that walk. Let's see. If we go, so it's daytime now. That's nice. Although we're gonna be inside for a while, so it doesn't really matter. Calcelmo, or Calcelmo, as everyone in the actual game calls him, because I wasn't really paying attention to how his name is pronounced until this Let's Play. We're gonna go and find him over this way. Hello? Dwarven armored mud crab? Do you have a pet? I never noticed that before. That is weirdly adorable.
What is it I can do for you?
You can tell me where you got one of these pets. Anyway.
Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important. Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Former Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
Okay, so again, we can try and like persuade him normally, or we can actually do speech checks. I feel like this is gonna have the best outcome.
Well, I'm not blind to the fact that you've been instrumental in improving my affairs of the heart. If you wish, you may enter my tower to view the museum section. But I'm afraid the laboratories are still off limits. That's the best I can offer.
Alright, so that was not too difficult. There's another quest that you can do for Calcelmo involving Dwarven Ruins and cleaning out Dwarven Ruins and stuff. I'm not gonna go in there now. You can, like, clear out the dungeon and kill a giant spider, which is in his way, interfering with his excavations and, like, Dwarven Ruins and that sort of thing. But I think that'll be a later thing. I'm gonna turn on the light because it's way too dark in here.
Whoa, whoa. Watch the magic.
I am watching the magic. It's right on screen right now. Right in front of me. We're gonna go over this way, and we're going to use the key to enter the museum. I think you actually can just pick that lock and sneak in if you'd like, or you can, like, pick his pocket and steal the key.
Calcelmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good men to the traps. And for what? Just to see another damn
Just to give you an idea of how intensely this guy gets into things. Anyway.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Alright, so I believe the soldiers who are in this area will not attack you, but if you do try to go farther, they will start attacking you. And fortunately and or unfortunately for us, we do need to go farther into the laboratory areas. And he told us not to do this, and I'm hoping he won't find out. But we can come on over here, and the guards in here will start attacking us if they see us. I don't know exactly where they are. I'm not going to really stop to look around. I imagine that there are some cool things that you could find inside. Iconter's lab journal. Spider Centurion research. Oh, I'm just going to take that because it's interesting. We've got a spider control rod, too. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time just poking around in here because I would like to get a move on. Let's see. I can't open that. I'm going to need to go this way. And I'm just going to refresh that because I don't know if I'm going to get a chance. Let's see. So there are guards over here, and you guys are gonna kill me. All right, you don't really like me being here, and I don't really like you not liking me being here. So we're gonna settle this the only way I know how, and that is gonna be by setting you on fire. And let's see, committing mass murder once again, and we're going to go. Nope, you are not gonna. There we go. You guys aren't really that difficult, you know that? You are a wizard's guard, so we got a couple of keys. I'm gonna take those keys. I don't think I'll stop for anything else. Yeah, it's interesting in here. I'll definitely say that much, but I think I probably don't want to waste too much time because there's all right, so is this where you live or where your guards live or something like that? Dwemer history and culture. Kirkama really is a nerd. Let's see. There's also a lot of I think I've brought this up before, but solid Dwemer metal, you can smelt that into Dwemer ingots, and if you they weigh a lot, but you do get a lot of ingots that you can do smithing things with if you want to go that route. All right. I don't know what you two think it is, but we're gonna set you on fire. Again, not too intimidating. All right. I've been enough Dwarven ruins in my time to recognize the symptoms of a spinning blades trap that's about to go off if someone hits a button or something. And all right, so you can go dancing around over there. Where do I actually want to go? Because this area is fairly maze-like. And I don't know my way around it off the top of my head. Alright, that's a button. Alright, this is like poison, and that is gonna kill me very quickly if I'm not careful. Let's not go in there. I see we've got some dead bodies on the ground, telling us exactly how that went down. Oh, really? I didn't even notice my HP was going down. I guess I got too close. I guess I crossed over the threshold a little bit too close. Fortunately, these guys are pretty easy to take care of, so I'm going to run back, steal this journal again, just in case I feel like reading it later. Yeah, BRB. Oh, look. All right, so I'm in this. I'm in the area with the inactive spinning blades. There is a chest behind here. It is a master lock. I got 32 lockpicks. Alright, it's close to the origin, which is lucky. Really? I did a master lock in one try? Alright, we are taking all that. Let's see. Yeah, nothing on the other side. I think, instead of going down, because down is where that poison gas is, and I don't really want to stick my face in there. Yeah, this is just the other side of that area. I think where I want to go is up. And the hurry is that I want to at least get to a certain checkpoint before ending the video. Let me go and do these things. At some point, I'm going to gain some more conjuration and alteration levels, and the amount of magicka that it's going to cost to do that is going to go down slightly. There should be a couple more guards out over here, right? Alright, so I'd say you don't. You can just go away. And I'm going to, yeah, Lydia, take care of the melee ones, and I'm going to, there we go. I'm gonna hit them with fire, set them on fire. Wow, really? Am I still playing on expert? I just have to check. I don't think I changed that recently. Gameplay, I am playing on expert. These guys are just wimps. Alright, gonna steal your money. Gonna steal your money. Let's see, is there anything else of importance over here? No, this is, I assume their little break room. Fancy Dwemer gyro on the table over there. Over here, I could probably find a couple of treasure chests, a couple of the dwarven treasure chests scattered about if I did stop to look, but I'm not planning on doing that right now. Alright, so someone there. We are going to go and set you on fire. Make quick work of you. I'm going to want to not deal with you, and we have a wizard. All right. Do I still have that potion of resist shock? I do not. Okay. I kind of wish I did. Oh, did you just necromancy someone? How about you go away, and the last guard, I think. I'm on low health. All right, so there's one more. I'll restore my health because I don't really feel like dying. Getting shot out of nowhere. Take some more gold. Yeah, here's another chest that I can steal from. Silver necklace. Twin secrets. Have I seen this one? That is an enchanting book. I won't steal it because I can't easily steal it back. Antecedents of Dwemer law. Alright, so that is where I have to go. I want to come over this way. There is a door bar, even though the door was open. That's a little bug. And the last floating red marker down here that I saw, oh, it's you. Just to complete the job. We'll take care of you. And I think we're back where we were earlier. This is where we first started getting into fights. This is the gate, which was barred from the other side. And I couldn't get through, but now if you've cleared out this area, we can backtrack. Alright, so let's turn the lights back on. Oh, look, an enchanting table. Out of curiosity, so nothing I can disenchant. I've got a lot of soul gems if I did want to enchant something. Just, get some free, experience in this or that stat or something like that. It's, I'm not going to get hugely into it. That was a kind of a crummy enchantment that I put on an expensive ebony sword. Dwemer puzzle cube. I'll leave that there. But we can, let's see, we can exit onto the balcony, and I think here is where I'm going to end this off. So we are outside on on Markarth. Is there a place where I can, like, stand and get a nice overview shot to end the video? I don't want to, like, I guess I could cheat and, like, end the video looking at this. That's kind of neat. So, next time, we're going to go and finish what we started here with the Falmer script and deciphering it. But that's going to have to wait. In the meantime, you should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.